One thing I'm going to share with you today that I wish I had knew it much earlier. When I bought my SZR, it was 13 years back. I bought this one 3 years back. I bought this one 1.5 years back. And in India, the climatic condition is very drastic and the humidity level is very high, and which is very responsible for the rusting. So how do we prevent the parts from rusting? So that's a challenging part. So the first thing is that you have to clean these vehicles properly and wash these and then dry this. So what after drying? Basically most of the service centers, what they do is they spray diesel over the entire body. So spraying diesel has two major disadvantages. First of all, the diesel, no matter how protectedly you spray it, but the diesel will spill over these disc plates, and the moment that your disc brake plates have diesel on it, the brake will not be as efficient as it used to be, so you're losing out on braking performance. And the second major thing is that diesel is corrosive. So what diesel does is it corrodes the rubber parts. So wherever you have rubbers in your motorcycle, they will be detrimental to the rubber parts, such as if you wash your o-ring chains with diesel, the rubbers has a tendency to loosen up and it will destroy your chain. So beware of cleaning chains with diesel. If you are cleaning with diesel, rinse it off as soon as possible. And the second thing that diesel does is it fades the paint. So if you are spraying diesel over any painted parts, not the anodized parts, like this will not be harmed by spraying diesel over it, but the metal parts, the tank, if it's of metal, this is not metal, so, and this is laminated, so this is safe. But if you're spraying over these parts where no lamination is there, spraying over these metal parts, wherever you see metal, bare metal, the diesel will start to like fade the paints. So if your motorcycle paint is gonna last 10 years and you're spraying diesel over it after every service, your paint will going to be approximately 3 to 4 years. The half-life will be gone. So what do we do? This type of advices no one will give you. Basically very less people in the internet knows this, and I recently came to know about this, the rust prevention sprays. There are multiple brands available. I've tried Nikavi, I've tried Castrol, I've tried Shiva, but this one is the best of the lot. I got this about 270 rupees. I will put a link in the description. If you want, you can go there and buy from that. The main purpose of this type of spray is to prevent the rust. So if metal parts of your bike catches rust, it is very difficult for it to recover, or basically you cannot recover it from that point. But it's best to prevent rusting rather curing the rusting. So whenever you're washing your bike and you're going to leave it for some days, or it's a rainy season, just spray it and see the magic. Right now, as you can see, my bike is properly washed and dried out, and I have never sprayed a single time diesel over it. Right now I am going to use this over my bike, some parts of the metal parts, and I'll show you what happens. So as you can see, this is pretty dried out. Let's spray some spray over it. Poor insect. Just look at it. Let it dry for some time and see the magic. So what it does is, there is a mild lubricant, so it spreads out uniformly over the surface you spray it, and it creates a oily layer. so it stays there for a really long time. I've used it for 7 continuous days and the lubricant was still there. It also brings back the shine in the plastic parts that you have in your bike. As you can see, I've also sprayed it over here, so it became very shiny. Now let's spray it over somewhere. So basically there is no point in spraying engine, because the moment you crank it up the heat will evaporate this, but still you can spray it over here, the nut and bolts, everything. Just a bit of spray like this, every nut and bolt here and there, and it will never catch rust again. So as you can see, so I don't use bolts for the rider seat here, so that I can easily open it up. Your bike must have started rusting from these points and these points, but my bike, you cannot see any sign of rusting over here, because I used to spray this after every wash, and I'm going to do it again. Just a bit of spray, you don't have to spray in every point, just the points where you can see a little bit of rustifications. And I once also seen the rusting from these points, the chassis, so I'll again spray over here. And don't forget to shake it before spray. Okay, so we're done. So as you have seen, a little bit of spray here and there will not cost you a fortune, but it will save your bike from rusting, and I highly suggest you get one. So one spray bottle will last about 2 months if you use it like this, as I've just shown you, and in rainy season maybe one bottle in 1 month. So overall this is a highly suggested investment. These are our WD-40 replacement. So yeah guys, that was all from my end, and I hope you found this video helpful and somewhat informative. If you do, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one on another topic. See you then. Take care and happy riding. Bye bye.